and people are always going to have an opinion about what we're doing, what we have to say. And like I always say, if you're not harming anybody and if you believe you're doing the right thing, then trust your gut, trust your intuition, and keep doing the right thing. Hi guys, it's Seyan. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today's gonna be a great video. About a month ago, I released a video about me doing my blog and having a self-help / mental health blog. And this is gonna be a video about being your true authentic self and not giving an afterthought, not caring what people have to say about you, and knowing that in this life there's always going to be judgment and opinions from your outside society. You have your peers, you have your family. There's always going to be something that's thinking about what you're doing and if you should be doing it and if you shouldn't. And yeah, I really want to talk about that. I feel like it's very important and something I feel very passionate about. So let's just get into it. Ever since my video about running my blog, I do have an update for you guys. I actually have started an Instagram for my blog, which you guys should totally check out and support. I would be so happy. And then I also made my logo. Right behind me is my logo. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. You guys let me know what you think, because it's not permanent just yet. I love it, but if there's anything I should tweak, let me know. You know, I'm always open for some criticism. But let's just get into it, like I've been saying. And I'm also referencing my blog post, by the way, so if I do look off the camera a little bit, don't mind me. I just want to make sure I am telling all the information that I want to share today. I think it's super important to live your life unapologetically and not think twice, especially when you trust yourself and you're doing what's best for you and you're looking out for your needs, what would make you happy. And when we live our lives tailored to what other people expect from us and what society is doing, and essentially being a follower, honestly, life is kind of stressful. You're always worried about if you're doing the right thing, or if you're embarrassing yourself, or if you're messing up, or what they're thinking, or are they thinking I did the wrong thing? But it's like, what do you think? Do you think you did the right thing? Do you think you did the wrong thing? Do you think there's something you could change about it? Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good that can come from other people's criticism. Now, it's different when people criticize you constructively and versus judging you and who you are entirely. So it's also about discernment and figuring out what the situation is, of course. But the ultimate goal is to live your life. Express yourself, express your true personality, knowing your true core values and beliefs and following them, and knowing the reasons why you're doing what you're doing. So not just following the crowd and willy-nilly just rolling around, you know what I mean? Like, you have a purpose, you have multiple purposes, you know what you're doing, and you just know that it's different from what most people might do. Now, me personally, I'm from Zimbabwe originally, and I moved to Georgia when I was a young kid. And it took I would say honestly it was a lot, like not only the culture shock, but trying to fit in with my peers around me, especially being in a whole new environment. I was always called like the weird kid or the weird girl, and she's always doing this or always doing that. And you know, it made me feel some type of way. It made me feel self-conscious about myself, a little bit insecure, and just also kind of internalizing all the shame that was from the outside, because I didn't think anything was wrong with me, and I thought I was funny and hilarious and cool, and I still do. But I had to go through that to get where I am today and to even talk about what I am talking about. When we live unapologetically, it means that we're free to fully express ourselves. We make choices that align with our values as well. And just knowing that not everybody might agree with your lifestyle and your choices, and ultimately accepting that. And when you do all of this, you live your life in a true and meaningful way. And I'm all about living my life in a true and meaningful way and just adding value. And honestly, when you are your true self and you have to face the differences and face that kind of backlash from society, it makes you stronger. Honestly, it makes you so much stronger. It's like, because it's an uncomfortable feeling, and you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable in order to grow. And that's something I've had to learn. It's a tough lesson to learn, but it has made me who I am today. When we are able to express our true and authentic self, it allows us to gain self-confidence. It comes with self-love and self-acceptance, and just knowing and being proud of who you truly are. It takes time to learn who we even are. Sometimes, you know, you could hear from somebody like, oh, just be yourself. And then when someone asks you, like, tell me about yourself, you're like, So honestly, I really want you to take out a pen and paper, write down your core values, your core beliefs, your hobbies, your likes, your dislikes, what makes you you, what makes you unique. And in all honesty, we're all unique and we all go together. So my differences and your differences, you know what they say, two minds think better than one. And also, I did get that idea from my older brother as well. He told me that he actually sat down and wrote down his values and his beliefs, and it really made him have a different perspective and really like look within himself, you know? What do they call that? Introspection? Yes, psychology girlies, psychology, everybody's tap in. It's such a beautiful concept, just knowing that we have the ability to walk our own path in life and do it confidently without feeling the need to apologize for it. And it's easier said than done to not apologize for being yourself, because I'm the queen of saying sorry. And there doesn't even have to be a reason. I'm so sorry. Like, so I'm working on that my own self, and I want to work on it together. I want us to be on this challenge together. And when we have that choice to make our own decisions and really fulfill what we desire, honestly, it's all about empowerment. Knowing that we do know what's best for ourselves and we do know what we need. Sometimes we just don't listen. Sometimes we put our needs on the back burner, and that's not good. So we gotta work on that, guys. Team, we gotta work on that. So, okay, society is a huge thing, of course. There's gonna be norms that are set. There's gonna be actions that are considered common and not so common. And it's a huge thing that we gotta tackle. But when we continuously ruminate over other people's opinions and beliefs when it comes to our own lives, that, might I add, they are not living. We are living our lives. But when we overthink and we have excessive concern about other people's opinions, it affects our mental health in a negative way. It can lead to stress, anxiety, decreased self-esteem, and it affects our personal growth. And I want us to grow. I want us to be baddie bosses. Even if you're a guy, I want you to be a baddie boss too. Like, I know you're probably laughing, but yeah. But I definitely, like I was saying, like, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen. I encourage you to do some self-reflection and start identifying areas within your life that you might be holding back due to factors that you're unaware about. We have our subconscious mind where we don't realize some things that might be affecting our patterns or bothering us in a way. So definitely start doing some self-reflection. Some ways to do this can include journaling, mindful meditation for sure, reflecting on our past experiences, maybe what are some moments where I acted in a way where it was out of my character, but I did it to get approval from others. Something like that, right? That's just an example. And setting aside time for yourself is very, very important. Good for your mental health, your well-being. It's very important to learn how to say no and start setting boundaries, because that has a very big part to play in being ourselves, because there are points where we know we've met our limit and we can't do anything. But in order to please the outside party, we're gonna do it, right? So it's all about learning your limits, learning how to say no. This is also a very difficult thing to learn, but I have been working on it since I was 20. I'm 23. I am improving a lot, and there's always room for growth and room for improvement. So I'm very proud of that, and I know you guys can do it. I believe in you all, and you all are great people. So I believe in you, and it's just really important for us to start developing new habits and cultivating a healthier mindset, and also seeking support from those around us, because it can be very hard to ask for help, but it is perfectly okay to ask for help. It's great to ask for help. You can get help from your friends, your family. It's important to have a good support group around you. It could be a professional that is helping you as well, such as therapy or anything like that that you're comfortable with. I encourage therapy 100%. I am all for it, and I want to be a therapist, so if I said anything different, that would be a problem as well. But yeah, it's so important for us to protect our mental health and our well-being. We only have one body, we only have one mind, and Ultimately, we want to be able to help ourselves, especially if we want to help others around us, because if we don't have any water in our bucket, we can't pour into other people. You know what I mean? So water your plants, baby. Water yourself. Keep growing, keep feeding into your body and everything. Like, just loving yourself and knowing that you're important, knowing that you deserve to take up space in this world for sure, knowing that you're unique, you're different, you're one of a kind. We can't be one of a kind if we're all acting the same. We can't be one of a kind if we're all following each other. We have to show our differences. We have to show what makes us special, what makes us different. And I believe in God. God made us all different, and he made us in his own image. I think that's beautiful. And I want to be able to live my life knowing that and show others that I was made in his image, and that's different from others, and I can learn from you and you can learn from me, and I think that's amazing. I also want to touch on the impact that societal expectations and norms do have on us. Honestly, when we don't meet others' expectations, whether that's a large group or someone very close to you, someone not close to you even, it honestly makes you feel like inadequate, like you're not enough. And it's a hard thing, and that's where that self-confidence and self-esteem comes into play when you start being yourself, because it's like you have to tell yourself over and over, like, I'm okay, I'm good enough, I'm great, I'm smart, I'm talented. Just doing daily affirmations and reinstalling that faith within yourself, because when others tear you down, it can be hard to bring yourself back up. But if you continue to tell yourself, like, I'm living my life authentically, I'm living true to myself, this is what's ultimately going to bring me happiness and fulfillment, that's going to continue to motivate you to keep being yourself. And just knowing that there will always be an opinion, I'm going to say that again, there will always be an opinion no matter what. So we have to stand up to that challenge and push through it, and it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's honestly a really transforming journey to be able to stand out amongst society. When we live true to ourselves, it has a deep sense of inner peace and self-acceptance and genuine happiness. You're able to attract others who are authentic as well, because like attracts like, and when you're being real, others can see that, others can sense that, and it brings about meaningful connections within your life that even connects back to having a strong support group. Like, there's so much beauty with being yourself and living life authentically. And when we all start doing that, it begins to become a trend for other people. And not a trend as in like, oh, I'm just gonna pick this up and try it out for a little bit, but really a part of your life and a part of who you are. And just showing who you are, being confident in who you are, being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me, and I want us to be proud together. And also, as we're talking about everything and being who we really are in such a huge world that we're living in, let's just remember that being real is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. It isn't about some of the decisions that you make within your life, but rather deciding, like, this is who I am and I am happy with myself. Being yourself isn't only good for you, but it adds a splash of color to this world, and the world around us needs a splash of color. I'm choosing lavender. What's your choice? Okay? Okay? What makes you you? What makes you different? I want you to tell me that. Like, what makes you you? This life that we live is short, you know? It's long, but it's essentially short. And it's really about what makes you happy and not making other people happy 24/7. You're gonna be miserable that way. You're gonna feel more stressed and a little bit more anxious and just have more worries in your life. Cheers to us. Cheers to this journey that we're gonna go on. I'm so excited for you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. It was very special for me to do this video today because I have been wanting to talk about my blog and just have a space, a platform to speak, and for you guys to listen to me, it means a lot because I feel like I do have a lot to say and I want to be heard. I want to be heard, guys, and I love being able to learn so many new things, have an opportunity to help somebody, have an opportunity to teach somebody something, or be a guide in somebody's life. I feel like that's so important, so special. So I really am appreciative that you guys are watching this. And I want you guys to stay tuned because I want to do a monthly challenge or like a 30-day challenge and figure something out where we can work together and it can boost our confidence, our self-love, our self-worth, something along the lines. And if you have any ideas, I'm here, I'm open, I'm listening. And thank you again. My name is Seyan. I run my Miracles for the Mind blog. I will link it in the bio below. Stay tuned. I'll see y'all next week, okay? Bye!